I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has offered his thoughts on the eagerly anticipated fight between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, a fight of dreams that has boxing fans giddy. Spence, who is well known for his direct analysis and high level of boxing intelligence, wasn't shy about speculating about what may happen if these two legendary fighters faced off. Spence gave viewers a preview of how boxing's top view this super bout by providing a captivating analysis of the styles, strengths, and possible outcome, with Canelo's size advantage and power standing in stark contrast to Crawford's superb timing and flexibility.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80-70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Errol Spence Jr. has firmly backed Terence Crawford in the highly anticipated bout with Canelo Alvarez. During conversations with several media sites, Spence emphasized that Crawford is the only person who can persevere and overcome Canelo. "I'm striving for greatness," he stated. Why not then? I'm not sure if Spence will win or lose, but I'll be rooting for Crawford even if he acknowledged that he doesn't promise victory.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. You know, so you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
Part of the reason for this admiration is personal experience. In the first such accomplishment since the start of the four-belt period, Terence "Bud" Crawford defeated Errol Spence Jr. via 9th-round TKO on July 29, 2023, to become the undisputed welterweight champion and win all four titles. Crawford hit 98 power shots out of 369 punches, or 185 of them, or 50%, 60%, while Spence only scored 96 out of 480, or 20%. Spence's style flaws were pointed out by Reddit analysts. Crawford just trained a lot better than him, and his head was usually trapped over his front foot. In the end, Crawford's precision, footwork, and switch striking revealed Spence's shortcomings and solidified his reputation as the pound-for-pound king of boxing.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think he just wasn't up for the Skull fight, and I think different fighters bring different energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Canelo Alvarez has received a severe warning from Terence Crawford. No justifications when I win. He insisted that he wanted Canelo to be at his best and stated that there was no catchweight clause in order for his victory to stand without any flaws. I want him to be at his best and make no excuses. After Canelo shoved Crawford during a press conference, the tension increased. Crawford replied on social media, "I understand you. It will stick in your memory," stating unequivocally his intention to discipline Alvarez in the ring.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Oscar D La Hoya remains conflicted about the proposed clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. He acknowledges that Canelo's size and proven durability at 168 pounds make him a formidable opponent, having absorbed punishment from elite punchers like Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, Gennady Golovkin across 3 grueling fights, and Dmitry Bivol without flinching. Canelo's resilience is virtually unmatched. D La Hoya stresses that such experience builds a level of toughness that's hard to overcome. Still, he praises Crawford's exceptional boxing IQ, footwork, and adaptability, likening his style to Bruce Lee's fluid mastery. Crawford, he says, has the heart and intelligence to pose a real threat, despite jumping up to weight classes. Yet D La Hoya also points to boxing history. A good little man rarely beats a good big man. Analysts share that concern, noting Crawford's power and speed weighing at 154 pounds, raising doubts about how he'll fare at 168. With no experience against true super middleweights, questions remain about whether Crawford can absorb the type of punishment that Canelo routinely.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, you're trying to say Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off, you can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Sugar. Ray Leonard, a Hall of Fame icon, is aware of how big this leap is. Leonard acknowledged the difficulty of advancing in his career and gave Crawford a powerful message in a public appearance. He thought back to his own difficulties hopping divisions. The distinction is significant. You can do it, even though he hurts me every time he smacks me. Leonard suggested that Crawford should focus on his strong points, remain outside, engage in combat, and negate Canelo's aggression with movement and ring IQ. But there are still warning voices.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
G. Ren. Boots is a rising welterweight OS star. Crawford received a severe warning from Ennis, who claimed that the 2-division jump is dangerous if not practiced at 160 pounds, and has underlined how Canelo frequently floors opponents and has demonstrated knockout power more than 200 pounds. Ennis acknowledges Crawford's skill set, but he thinks Canelo has a genuine size advantage until Bud changes his approach and physical preparation.
I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo because, like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, you know, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight, you know, at like 60 or like at least at 60, just to get his body, you know, the feeling of somebody a little bit bigger, you know, and things like that. You know, I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, you know, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavy and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now, but I think he should just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Mir Khan, who has seen both boxers in their prime, supports Crawford and commends Bud for his excellent footwork, movement, hard-hitting accuracy, and boxing IQ. Khan claims that compared to how effortlessly he landed on Canelo, Crawford was really difficult to strike during their fight, Although Khan acknowledges Canelo's superior one-punch power, he thinks Crawford has a real chance because of his ring acumen and tactical skill, as long as he understands the risks involved in rising in the ranks.
What about them both? Like, what are the differences between them? Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Fight between Canelo and Crawford is one of the biggest spectacles in sports, according to legendary announcer Jim Lampley. He compares Crawford's versatility and counterpunching to Sugar Ray Robinson, saying he is the greatest complete fighter of our time and could frustrate Canelo for 12 rounds. Lampley eventually goes slightly in favor of Canelo despite the accolades, pointing to his exceptional bodywork at super middleweight and demonstrated punch resilience. He contends that in order to prevail, Crawford needs to outbox the champion entirely. Canelo's strength could alter the entire bout, with just one misstep.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
The renowned trainer Teddy Atlas, however, is steadfast in his defense of Bud. I have no intention of opposing Crawford. He is unique. Crawford's so-called X-factor, according to Atlas, is his superior ring IQ, timing, and perception, which he claims can offset Canelo's strength and experience. Atlas acknowledges Canelo's strength and background, but cautions that the Mexican star has slowed down. Crawford's versatility, having already passed important tests at 154 pounds, gives him world-class confidence for a step up to 168 pounds. Regarding Bud's supremacy, not all trainers concur.
Maybe he's a little overrated. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Israel Madrimov's coach, Joel Diaz, plainly declared that Bud had no realistic chance against Diaz. He also disclosed that the secret to defeating Crawford was to assault the body continuously, something that few people had done successfully. He underlined that although Crawford's orthodox switching and southpaw style make headshots challenging, his midsection is still susceptible. Given Canelo's superior body punching and power at super middleweight, Madrimov's early targeting of Crawford's ribs and liver caused considerable oedema and reduced Crawford's efficiency. Diaz contends that Crawford lacks the stamina and strength necessary to withstand Alvarez's style of prolonged attack.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. Mm-hmm. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. No. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Mir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. A lot. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Yeah. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, right, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.